Well, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Mike, and this is Mike Does Keto.
Mike, what are you doing?
They want more Mike!
Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Dawn Does Keto. My name is Dawn. This is my husband Mike. This channel is all about my journey on the ketogenic diet, tracking my accountability on the ketogenic diet. So as you can see by the title of this video, today is our episode of Break Down the Box. We got our box here and we're going to get ready to get started on this. Open it up. I see something right on top that I know that we like.
And again, as I mentioned before, we do not open the box ahead of time, so we are going to be as surprised as you. I'm just waiting for that one thing that I can't stand.
And I will tell you that we usually start off with everything savory and kind of then work our way into the sweet stuff.
I see something I like. Mikey likey.
I see a few things that I know that I like, so this is looks like it's gonna be a good box this month.
Well, they're all good boxes, but
I don't know. Some of them have been questionable.
Well, yeah, but I don't see anything there that's like really weird, so
yeah.
We should be good.
So actually, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this. It's a apple cinnamon mug muffin, and the reason I'm starting with this is because it's something that has to be prepared, and because we don't open the boxes ahead of time, there's no way for us to prepare this. We've had some of these already, and honestly, I don't think we've made one of them yet.
No, our cupboard's getting full of stuff that needs to be prepared.
A lot of these like mug cakes and stuff like that, because we don't take the time to make them.
No, and
we're pretty lazy, guys.
And if you watch the last video, Dawn was very clear. We don't cook.
Yeah.
She doesn't cook. I don't like to cook.
We do the bare minimum to get by. That is what we do. Also in here, something else that we're probably not gonna we won't be able to taste today are the palmini noodles. These are the lasagna noodles, and I will tell you that we have tried these.
I was gonna say we have used these before, and they are good.
They're good. They're very good. So we've had like the rice. I don't think we've tried any like pasta noodles. We've had the lasagna noodles before, and we've had the rice before. So those are really good. We got a bag of pistachios.
Me likey pistachios.
Mike likes pistachios. I like them too. I'm just not as big of a fan as you are. I'd rather have cashews, which all of these are like the higher carb nuts. One bag is a serving. It has 8. No. I don't have my glasses on. Do you have your specs?
Oh, I didn't bring them. They're sitting over on the counter.
Yeah, we're probably gonna need them because
we'll get them during the commercial break.
Yeah. We can't always read these labels. This one's not bad, but some of them are really, really hard to read.
These are shelled too, which when we buy them de-shelled. It's probably a good idea to buy them shelled because
it slows you down.
It slows you down, really.
Yeah.
I mean, if you like them and you have to sit there and peel every shell, it's probably better.
You're not going to eat as many.
Yeah.
So the ingredients are pistachios and sea salt, 6 total carbs, and 2 grams of fiber. So 4 net carbs for the whole package. So it's not actually a bad snack if you monitor how many you're eating. Do you want to open these?
I mean, we've tried them. We know what they are. We don't necessarily
You can take them in your lunch or something because we know what pistachios taste like.
I'm going to sneak away for a moment and get my eyeballs. I'll be right back. Oh, look. They just magically appeared.
The next thing we have is a pepperoni recipe meat stick, and they sent us not 1, but 2.
That means I get one and you get one.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. I don't know if they sent 2 because they're like smaller than like a regular meat stick, or if it was an accident and we weren't supposed to get 2.
Well, we're going to eat 2. We've said this before, that beef sticks, meat sticks, turkey sticks, whatever they are, they're usually very, very good, very clean.
It just says it's grass-fed, but I don't see ingredients. Yeah, you're jumping ahead here. We got to go over the stuff.
We'll edit that out.
Ingredients, not as you're sitting there chewing. Beef and pork, water. Oh, there's brown sugar in here. Encapsulated lactic acid, sea salt, pepperoni seasoning, spices, paprika, cultured celery powder, which is celery powder, and salt.
Total carbs, less than 1 gram. So the brown sugar that's in there is not all that
So it's less than 1 gram for one of these, which is smaller.
Which is tiny, yeah.
So you're looking at probably close to 2 grams if you eat like a regular sized beef stick.
Right. Mmm. Anyway, so yeah, I prematurely tried mine before Dawn was ready.
I don't really like it.
No, I was waiting to see what you thought. There's no flavor to it whatsoever.
And it has no snap.
There's no snap. There's no pepperoni flavor.
Not at all.
It's not really that good. That's why they sent 2, because they knew they weren't good and they were hoping that maybe...
It's not worth... This is from Field Trip, by the way. I don't think I said like what the brand was.
No.
But yeah, there's literally like no snap to the beef stick. There's not a whole lot of flavor to it. So considering it has like more carbs than any other beef stick, I'd just rather have like one of our regular beef sticks.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed.
Here.
It says pepperoni and I like pepperoni.
Here's something else I don't think we need to open and try. They're just Wisp.
We actually have used this brand.
Because they sell them everywhere. You can get these at Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
They're very accessible for everybody. The ingredients are just cheddar cheese, which is pasteurized milk, cheese culture, salt enzymes.
Annatto?
For coloring.
For coloring, yeah.
Total carb is 1 for the package. It's the whole pack.
I like those as croutons on my salad. I don't like to eat those just out of the bag, so...
I like them out of the bag.
I won't.
And we've got the Bunker Hill ones that we got, and they have like the salt and vinegar, the ranch, and the jalapeno, and the buffalo, and I like to just eat them that way.
And those are local to Ohio, which is great for us.
So that's everything that's savory. So now we're going to move on to some of the more sweet stuff. We have Rip Van Am Yum. Is that what it is?
I guess. Wafer snack.
This is strawberry yogurt. Ingredients: palm fruit oil, vegetable fiber, which is
sugar beet.
Gosh, I can't read.
Soluble corn. Wheat flour. Sugar cane fiber. Strawberries. Yogurt. Natural flavor. Canola lecithin. Coconut oil. Salt. Color, which is beet juice powder. Citric acid. Stevia leaf extract. And baking soda.
Not the best ingredients. Total carbs is 10. Total sugars 1. 6 fiber. So I guess it would be 4 net carbs. Does it say on the front? Yep, 4 net carbs per serving. I'm not super keen on these ingredients. So I can tell you without even trying these that it's not
even if it's delicious, we would never buy it.
It's not something that I would buy.
Yeah. It's crunchy like a wafer. I can hear it. Our dog is barking outside.
I know. I need to go let the dog in. I don't like that strawberry flavor. It's like a fake strawberry flavor.
Yeah, it does have that Frankenberry artificial strawberry flavor.
Yeah, and I never liked Frankenberry, so...
Yeah, that was my least favorite. Although I wasn't big on the chocolate either, but anyway, I digress.
Why, did you like the blueberry?
I did, I like
I'm
blueberry.
surprised because you don't like blueberry normally.
But it's not blueberry. It's just blue sugar.
Alright, so here's another wafer bar. This one's keto wafer vanilla cream. So it looks very similar.
But we're going to
let's
compare
see if the ingredients are any better.
Right.
Proprietary MCT fat blend, which is coconut, palm kernel, shea in varying proportions. Milk protein, hydrolyzed collagen beef, wheat flour, so no, not any better. Bulking agent, polydextrose, skim milk powder, rice flour. Yeah, it's not any better.
Nope, might as well just eat all that trick-or-treat candy we got last night.
Right. Soy flour, sweeteners.
When you stop reading the ingredients about halfway through,
because
you know it's
not good. Total carbs is 6 grams. Now it's a lot less carbs. This one's 6 grams. The other one was 10.
Dietary fiber is 3 grams.
So it's 3 net carbs. And this one has no added sugar. The other one had 1 gram of added sugar.
So in
I'd say it's
comparison,
probably a hair better than
the other one, but not one that we would be.
Still not.
We're not wafer eaters anyway. So.
No, but still not something I would buy.
Right. Crunchy as well. I can hear it when you bite into it.
I like the flavor of that one a little bit better just because I didn't like the fake strawberry flavor. Mm-hmm. And this is just vanilla.
It actually tastes pretty good. I actually think I'm going to order a case of these.
No, you're not.
Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm just kidding. We'll edit that out.
Something else we're not going to open today is we got a package of Ultima electrolyte sticks. It's a variety pack. We've gotten this before also. Plus, Ultima did donate to our Keto Ohio meetup and they gave everybody a package of these. So I've actually already been drinking these like here recently because we have the ones from the meetup and I've been just kind of putting them into my drinks. So
it's one thing I haven't gotten into is the electrolyte mixes and stuff. And I remember, I think I tried it one time. I think you let me try it.
You think they're too salty.
Yeah.
But I think that's because you're not so strict keto. When you're really strict keto, things don't taste as salty because your body almost like craves it. But when you're not eating strict keto, you might think that they're too salty.
Well, interesting
and I get
though.
that.
It's interesting though because I like salt. Like I don't mind salty food, but for some reason, and maybe I just haven't tried it enough. But
yeah,
maybe
I think if you were to do strict keto for a while and then taste it, you would not think it was as salty. Ultima isn't as salty anyway, just because there's not as much salt in these as there are in like Element or like the Relights. But I still like them. My sister tried one just added to water, and she's like, I don't like those. I don't ever drink my electrolytes plain.
Right.
I add them to something else. I add them to a sparkling water or a Zevia.
Right.
I've even done like a Powerade Zero.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna add it to already flavored beverage.
Yeah,
to see if I like it.
I just can't. I just don't really like them either, just plain. So let me know in the comments down below what kind of electrolytes you drink and how you like them. Do you add them to just water? Or do you have to mix them with something else? Because I just don't like them plain. Anyway, we got those. Oh, we got something I know Mike's gonna like. It's keto cereal, Snack House, banana maple French toast.
It is.
What do you think? I was making it up?
Well, because we initially didn't see anything terrible, and this is terrible.
Yeah, he doesn't like banana.
And maple.
If you've watched any of these videos, you know he does not like banana.
Good thing I still got some of this vanilla cream left. First of all the keto cereals that we've tried.
Oh man, I cut the package open before I read the ingredients.
That's a sign that we should just throw it in the trash now.
No, we have to try it.
But of all the cereals that we've tried with the keto name on it, I really haven't come across anything that's been all that great.
For me, not worth spending carbs on for the flavor that you get.
Yeah.
Nothing that I really love. And I loved cereal.
Oh, I know we both did.
I loved cereal.
Lucky Charms, man.
Milk protein isolate, sustainably sourced palm kernel oil, cocoa butter, ambrosia plants, which is pea protein, organic brown rice protein, natural banana maple flavor, that's kind of an oxymoron, xanthan gum, vegan vitamin and mineral blend, sodium chloride, monk fruit extract, sucralose, sunflower lecithin, whole milk powder, vanilla natural flavors, stevia extract, monk fruit, and sunflower lecithin, and salt. For a cereal, you know, especially if this is something you were going to give to your kids in place of the really, really bad sugary cereal.
Yeah, it's probably not
The
bad.
ingredients aren't that awful. And there's only one net carb for this whole bag. This whole tube is 1 serving. There's 9 total carbs. 8 of those are allulose. So, and there's no fiber. So yeah, 1 net carb. I do like banana. They smell really banana-y.
So they don't smell real banana-y. I don't even like the way they smell, even if it wasn't banana.
I like banana. I don't really like them.
I just, again, look, I got a double whammy.
You're not going to eat a double. Here, just take one.
Oh. It's banana-y. And it's bad banana-y. Like, it's not even, if it was natural banana flavor.
No, that's why I said it's not. It says natural banana flavor.
That's awful.
Yeah, they're not good. I don't really even taste any maple either, at all. Took a bite of them.
Thank goodness for the vanilla cream keto wafer. My goodness. Oh.
We're not really trying a whole lot in this because there was a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that we couldn't even try.
Well, you got to remember, we're going to see duplicate stuff. You know, they're going to make these boxes
Yeah, the
up.
longer we go, we're going to be eating things that we've already tried. And normally, if it was something, you know, that we have tried, let's say these cookies, these cookies. If we had already tried these, we would still try them because maybe somebody didn't see that video. But things like wisps and pistachios, I mean those are just
common. Those are
they're
so
very
common.
yeah. So we have these they're banana chocolate chip.
Come on! You can't put banana and chocolate chip together. Oh. You've never seen a commercial like, you got some peanut butter on my chocolate and you got some chocolate on my peanut butter? You don't ever see that on,
banana.
Hey, you got some banana
chip.
on my chocolate chips. Oh, you got chocolate chips in my banana.
No.
Come on.
That's hilarious.
We should have done the
2 banana things. And this has concentrated apple juice, ground tiger nut flour, organic dark chocolate chips, almond butter, almond protein, water, almond flour, organic agave, inulin fiber, hazelnut meal, coconut oil, baking powder, banana, natural vanilla flavor, cocoa powder, organic apple cider vinegar, flaxseed, chia seed, sunflower lecithin, natural banana flavor, salt, citrus root fiber, green tea extract, vitamin E. You gotta like turn the package because there's so many things.
But there's banana in there twice.
Yeah.
That means it's twice as not good.
So it has total carbs.
Wow, that's so small.
I was gonna say, can you read that?
No, I
'Cause
took
can't
my
read
eyes
it.
off and I gotta put them back on. So what are we looking at?
Right
Total
here.
carbs? Holy guacamole.
Is that 19? I can't.
Why do they do this? I'm gonna say it's either 15 or 19, but it looks like 19 total carbs. 19 total carbs.
I'm gonna go with 19 because it has apple juice in it, which is...
And it's like the first ingredient.
And dietary fiber, 7
So
grams.
look, 8 grams of sugar, which includes 4 grams of added sugar.
Yeah, it's because of the apple juice and stuff. That's not... I don't consider that really to be keto at all.
No.
Honestly. If something has that much sugar in it...
I wonder what the requirements are to get in the keto box.
I'm not sure either. I know Keto Crate, if you get Keto Crate, they have like laid out stipulations. Keto Box, I don't know if there are. And you know, people have asked why I do the Keto Box. I started doing the Keto Box because a lot of people were doing Keto Crate. And I just wanted to do something that was a little bit different than what everybody else was doing. So
it's our job. It's our job to inform the public.
Well, no, that's not true. But because when we started doing this, I didn't even have my YouTube channel. We started it as a date night, just a fun thing to do because we were doing keto. We could take one night, try everything in the box, just have fun with it. Obviously, after I started the channel, we decided to go ahead and do it on
Now we do
camera.
it in the middle of the afternoon or the late morning. It's not a date night anymore.
Anyway, we'll go ahead and try these. I still didn't even look to see how many net carbs. Because if there's like 19, 7 grams of fiber, 1 gram of sugar, alcohol, I mean, that's still, even net carbs, if you count net carbs, that's a lot. Does it say on the front of the package? No. Just says 2 soft cookies, 4 grams of added sugar, 7 grams of prebiotics, 5 grams of protein.
Yeah, they don't even tell you what's in net carbs.
It's gluten free, which that's another thing with Keto Crate. I know everything has to be gluten free, but I don't know about Keto Box. Again, if you're giving this to a child, it's a better option than giving them the pure sugar stuff.
Right. Yeah, it's the same texture of almost every other cookie.
It hardly even has any banana flavor. You taste the banana?
But it doesn't even have any chocolate flavor. Like, it doesn't...
I don't know. It's no flavor. It's flavorless. For all that sugar that's in there, yeah.
No, if I'm going to get all that sugar, I'm going to be popping some Oreos. Oh, I mean, high key. Yeah, we'll do high key.
The last thing in the box is ice chips, which I love ice chips. We've had like the peppermint ones. These are cinnamon, and I like cinnamon. I do too. I used to like those hot tamales. People usually are like, I really like cinnamon, or they don't like cinnamon at all. Like the fireballs and stuff like that. I always really liked them.
And that's not even real cinnamon, because when I think of cinnamon, I'm thinking of the big cinnamon
You're thinking
buns.
cinnamon rolls.
Right.
That's different. This is like a spicy cinnamon. The ingredients are xylitol, certified organic natural flavors, cream of tartar, calcium stearate, and cinnamon. The ingredients in these are good. This will be nice to have like around the holidays if you want to have like hard candy.
They're granny approved. She's a Grammy, that's why I said that.
I'm a Grammy. We had our grandbabies last night after trick or treat. So fun. I like ice chips. My biggest issue with these is that a serving is 2 pieces. These are broken up into like 100 little things. There's no way you would have to actually get something out to measure it every time you wanted to eat some.
Yeah, because it says 2 grams, so you'd actually have to weigh out 2 grams.
Each time you go to eat them. And that's the only thing. I wouldn't do that. Total carbs is 2 grams. And there's 2 grams of sugar alcohol, so it's 0 net carbs. And the other thing is, if you have this and you have dogs, just be super careful because xylitol is deadly to dogs, and so they do make these.
Rufus.
They make these ice chips with xylitol. No way to do 2 pieces. I'm always going to go for like the biggest ones.
Yeah, I'm just going to go for a smaller one because I'm not...
No, I'm going for 2 big ones.
So these do remind me of fireballs. And when I was growing up, we used to go in the summertime, we would go down to the local pool. And of course at that time, because I am old, you could buy candy for nothing. Fireball was like a nickel.
It was like a 5 cents. Yeah.
And everybody bought fireballs. Now I wasn't a huge fan of them, but that's what it reminds me of. It's not overpowering. It is cinnamony. And quite frankly, I mean, it probably makes your breath smell better. You know what I mean?
But I like the peppermint ones. We got those before.
And once I've had this in my mouth for a couple seconds now, that initial, kind of punch of cinnamon kind of dies down a little bit. It's very tolerable. It's like, cinnamon gum.
So that's everything in the box, guys. The stuff that we didn't try is a lot of the stuff we already know we like. Didn't care for the beef stick. I was very disappointed in the beef stick.
First time we've not.
We can almost always count on the beef stick to be good. That was definitely not. Did not like the keto cereal.
But we haven't found a keto cereal we did like. I mean, we have a box, I think, still in the cupboard that we just couldn't quite enjoy.
So real quick, let me jump into my struggles and successes for the week. We had 3 days that we did not eat at home and like prepare our own food. One day I went out to dinner with my dad and my sister and my stepmom. We went to Red Lobster. Let me start off also by saying that I did stay keto all week. I didn't have any non-keto off-plan meals this week. So that in itself, I consider that to be a success.
Yes, always.
I went to Red Lobster. I had shrimp scampi and I had a sirloin steak. I also had the salad, did not have any biscuits.
That's tough. Cheddar Bay biscuits, if you've been to Red Lobster, you know those are the bomb. You didn't bring me home any Cheddar Bay biscuits either, I realized. I just realized that.
Nope, I didn't bring anything home.
Because I'm keto flexible. So I can occasionally have a Cheddar Bay biscuit. But I didn't get any because my wife didn't think about me.
Nope, I did not. The second time that we ate out was when we carved pumpkins on Thursday night. I had already told you guys about that last week and that we were ordering pizza and I hadn't decided if I was going to eat pizza and indulge or not. So I ended up not having the pizza, not the traditional pizza. Well, thank you to everybody who commented on my video last week giving me like other suggestions. Jen Delaney did say, hey, you know, Papa John's has a good pizza bowl. And I am aware of the pizza bowls. I've actually had one before from Marco's Pizza. I did not know that Papa John's had them too. We don't get our pizzas from a chain restaurant. We usually get them from a local place called Fiesta, which has delicious pizza. So what I ended up doing is I ordered Fiesta pizza for everybody else and then I got myself a pizza bowl from Papa John's to try. Right. I came home and I made myself 2 Teton sausages to go with it because the one downside to those pizza bowls is they're expensive. So it was like $8 for a pizza bowl, which is almost the cost of a pizza itself, like a whole pizza, and it's literally just a thin layer. I'll insert a picture here. I did take a picture of it, but it's just a thin layer of cheese with like your toppings. It's like I took the toppings off of like maybe 4 slices of pizza, and for $8 I think that's super expensive. But I took my Teton sausages, I cooked them in the air fryer, I sliced them up and I put those on top just so I could have like just some extra protein.
Some extra protein, yeah.
I stayed keto. I did not have the crust, so that was good. Then the other day that we did not eat at home was last night was trick or treat, and I said again in my previous video that we always have like a big potluck cookout next door with our neighbors, and then trick or treat starts right after that. Again, I stayed keto. Mike and I had taken a drive out one night this week to Pangea Keto, which is a keto store that's probably about a half hour from us. I did a video on it. I'll put it up here. They have a lot of like keto desserts and foods and stuff. So I was actually ordering a cheesecake. I want one of their pumpkin cheesecakes for Thanksgiving. So I was pre-ordering that and paying for it, so all I have to do is pick it up. But I decided while I was there to pick up a couple desserts. There were a couple things we hadn't tried, and that way too I would have something for the potluck because there's always tons of cookies and pastry puffs, and I did not want to have any of those. I already knew I wasn't going to have those. So I had hot dogs with a little bit of sloppy Joe mix on it and some mustard.
So the sloppy Joe mix would not be, you know, strict keto, but
right, because the sauce probably has some sugar in it.
But it was a minuscule amount. You didn't eat
but I didn't eat that much. I just put a little tiny bit on my hot dogs and then put some mustard on top. I had made jalapeno poppers, so I took those over and I had those. So I will say this week I did stay keto. It wasn't the cleanest keto, like you said.
Yeah.
There were, you know, obviously the times you go out to eat, you don't have any control over the oils and different things that are in the salad dressings, and having that pizza bowl was not the cleanest keto, but it was a better option than having actual pizza. Right. And then yesterday eating the hot dogs, they were not like the Teton hot dogs that we would normally eat. They were just like the regular hot dogs that they prepared next door. Right. And then I did have the sloppy Joe mix. I'm just trying to remember.
But so just kind of, you know, taking on what Dawn just said, it's about choices. I mean, we've talked about this before. That's what's so great about keto. You can do strict, which you try to do. But even though you stayed keto, you still ate stuff that you wouldn't normally eat, like the hot dogs. We would eat the cleaner hot dog. You could have just went full bore and just had all the other stuff, but you didn't.
I made the better decisions.
And it's always about choices. And you came out of it feeling good.
No, I wasn't overly stuffed or
yeah.
Feeling yucky or anything afterward.
The longer you're in the keto lifestyle, the more you're used to that, eating that way. You know how your body's going to react to certain
things.
Someone's
outside, leaf blowing.
Our neighbors out doing their leaves. You know what to expect when you veer just even remotely off of your course, but you don't feel bad about it.
Yeah.
And that's such a big deal, I think. So many people feel guilty about, oh my gosh, I didn't eat
Even if I have an off-plan meal, I don't normally feel guilty. I just know that I have to get right back on and into the right headspace and back on a keto, because one off-plan meal can turn into two off-plan meals if I'm not careful.
No,
so, and that was something I talked about in my video last week, is that I feel like I have transitioned from being an abstainer, which is somebody who is all or nothing. Like if I would go off plan, it's like, well, I already went off plan, so this whole day's shot. I was always like that with every other diet I've ever been on. And with keto, I can have that off plan meal, have one of something, and not feel like I've completely derailed myself and now I might as well just go off the deep end. I've kind of transitioned in that aspect, so there's been some growth there, and I kind of talked about that last week a little bit. I can't remember exactly what else I had yesterday. There wasn't I thought there would be more meat options. It was really just the hot dogs.
Yeah.
There was no hamburgers.
The hot dogs, there was meatballs.
Oh, I had a couple meatballs, but again they had some kind of sauce on them.
Right. I didn't have any meatballs.
I only had two because they did have it wasn't like a sweet sauce, it was like a gravy almost.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
And so with gravy you got to worry about flour and different things like that, but I had two meatballs and they were delicious, but I was like, I'm not going to eat a ton of these because again, I don't know exactly what's in them. I think that's pretty much all I had. And then I had my dessert. When we had gone to Pangea Keto, they had pumpkin roll because pumpkin roll's in season. And actually I wanted to tell you guys, I took a picture of it. So here's the ingredients in the pumpkin roll from Pangea Keto. Cream cheese, eggs, pumpkin, powdered monk fruit and erythritol blend, almond flour, coconut flour, unsalted butter, vanilla extract, baking powder, xanthan gum, pumpkin pie spice, and kosher salt. For a dessert, those are really clean ingredients.
I'll take your word for it because I don't eat pumpkin anything.
Yeah,
but I mean, there was nothing in there that I saw that.
So a serving size has 2 net carbs, and I will tell you that one slice of the pumpkin roll had 13 total carbs, 2 dietary fiber, and 9 alcohols. So yeah, 13 minus 11. So it's mostly the sugar, alcohol, the monk fruit, and erythritol blend. But again, for a dessert, that's about as clean as you're going to get. I ended up having the pumpkin roll yesterday, so that way I didn't feel like I was not having dessert when there was a ton of dessert available.
There was, cupcakes and obviously candy because it was trick or treat.
Oh yeah, bowls of candy just sitting out. So overall, I think I made a good decision. Now, all that being said, I got up and got on the scale this morning, and I weighed in at 174. So I'm only down 0.4 of a pound since last week.
But you're down.
Yeah, I'm down, but I'm not back down to my lowest because I was up a little bit last week. So,
but you've said before, not only is that not important as long as you're trending in the right way, in the right direction, but also it's been a little more difficult. I'm just
trying to make good decisions,
and that's all you can do. You can't let the numbers dictate. So you just got to keep plugging away.
So speaking of making good decisions, we're coming up into, tomorrow's the last day of October. So we're literally coming into
full-blown holiday season.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all that. As of right now, I don't have any intentions of going off keto, which is why I ordered the cheesecake for Thanksgiving. What I'm planning on doing, just to kind of give you guys a heads up, is I am planning to do beef, butter, bacon, and eggs in January. I want to get through the holidays. Even if I don't lose a ton of weight over the holidays, if I can just kind of stay where I'm at, I would be happy with that, even though I did say I wanted to be in the 160s by Thanksgiving. But then between Thanksgiving and Christmas, if I don't lose any, I'm not going to be super upset about that. In January, I'd like to jumpstart my weight loss and just get back on track and get back to more strict keto in January with beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. So that's my plan for the month of January. If any of you guys are interested, drop a comment down below. I've already kind of talked to a couple people and asked if you would be interested in doing that with me. It's only the 31 days of January. We don't normally have a lot of events or anything going on, which we do in November and December, which is why I don't want to put myself on something that's going to be super strict over the next couple months. But right now, that's my plan. So let me know if you're interested in doing that. And then I just have one more question. I kind of want to put Mike on the spot.
Yeah, bring it on.
I was talking to my friend Jackie at Jackie's Jinxed Journey. She started a YouTube channel, and if you have not yet checked out her channel, go to Jackie's Jinxed Journey.
Are you going to link it somewhere?
I'll link it in the description.
Oh, down there, yeah.
Go check out her channel and subscribe to her channel. But she has started her YouTube channel, and she has not told her boyfriend about it. So she's been doing this for like 6 months, and he doesn't know yet. So we've been kind of like talking about it in some of the lives. She and I have been chatting back and forth, and that brought up a question for me. So when I came to you and I said, hey Mike, I'm going to start a YouTube channel, what did you think? Like, what was your honest opinion?
Well, the first thing I thought of was, I got to get in that. I got to be the star of that show, right? It's got to be my channel, not her. That's what I first thought.
Oh my gosh, Kit.
Okay. So once I got off of that, like, stardom thing, you know, like where I was just going to be like,
once his head deflated.
Yeah, I was going to be the next big thing. In all honesty and seriousness, I mean, I know where you're at in your journey. I wasn't sure when you wanted to do this, if it was a good idea. Not that it was a bad idea, but like, I didn't know what the point was. You didn't really give me all the details. Now,
why are you starting a YouTube channel?
And I mean, you know, our daughter has a YouTube channel, and it's fairly successful. She doesn't do a lot on it recently. I thought, are you just trying to, like, you know, because you just turned 50, like, are you hitting this midlife crisis? Is that what this is about? I mean, I didn't know. I'm being honest with you. I really am. This is not pre-rehearsed.
No, he didn't even know I was going to ask him this question. So.
But the fact that you did it, knowing that you're not, like, one to just jump in front of the camera and start yapping.
No, it was,
like this,
it was
right.
out of my comfort zone.
Absolutely.
For sure.
And I've seen the results of it. I went to Keto Palooza. I got to meet a lot of these people. I have so much more respect for and understanding of what you have been going through in your life when it comes to weight.
When I told you, did you say why? I think you said, why do you want to start a YouTube channel?
I mean, I don't even remember, because it doesn't bother me that you do it. In fact, and you've included me in it, which is great. I love doing this, by the way. I love being a part of it because I want to support you.
My main reason for this channel was literally just for accountability.
Right. No, I know. And I didn't know if that was going to work.
Because just being accountable to Mike or being accountable to myself is too easy.
Because I'm not going to hold her accountable.
If I did not have this channel, this week I would have had the pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I would have eaten over at Tim and Cheryl's. I would have eaten more off-plan stuff than I did. But knowing that I have to come on here and go in front of everybody and tell everyone what I did keeps me in check.
Yeah.
And that was the main reason that I started this channel.
Yeah, because I'm not strict keto, and like, if you wanted to have some pizza, I would have just told you to have some pizza.
Yeah, he's just like, if you want it, have it.
Yeah,
like,
because you're a grown woman, you're an adult, you can make your own decisions.
And you don't chastise me or berate me if I eat something off plan. So that's why I don't feel like just being accountable to Mike, it had just gotten to the point where, like,
it wasn't effective.
It's not effective.
Not at all. And I don't blame you for that, for using this as that route for you to go to be able to hold yourself accountable. But getting back to really what point of that was
what you I was just curious what you thought, like when I said that, if you thought I was off my rocker or...
And you know what? Hopefully if you have a significant other, they're supportive in what you're doing, even if they're not doing it with you. I didn't start doing this with you at first. I saw the results and I started to realize how I felt, so then I just gave it a shot, and it was like a wake-up call. As far as like your friend Jackie, hopefully she tells her. Hopefully she tells him, because
I'm going to message you on Monday. You have this weekend to tell Jim that you have started a YouTube channel. And she said, okay, that's a plan. So I'm hoping that she has, by the time this video comes out on Tuesday, I hope Jim knows. She's worried that he's just going to think she's silly for doing it. That's all. And I kind of felt, that's why I asked you, because I kind of felt the same way, like you were going to just think, like, why? That's silly.
And you got to remember too, I mean, I have a background in this kind of stuff, and I enjoy it anyway, so for me...
But I didn't come to you and say, hey, do you want to start a YouTube channel with me? I said, hey, I'm starting a YouTube channel. What would you think about that? You know, kind of thing.
But I mean, honestly, I was fine with it. It just wasn't sure what the whole point was. But once you settled in and gave me kind of the background information on it, I think it's great. And
getting to know people, I already knew a lot of people in the community, and this has just broadened that for me.
You've been well received.
And now that you have gotten
it's exploded since I came on.
No, I mean now that you've gotten to actually meet some people in the community, because you don't participate in like the lives.
No.
You know,
I mean, I haven't yet.
Now that you've gotten to meet them, it kind of shows you the kind of community that this
great.
is. And I'm happy to be a part of it.
I am too, and I've been welcomed into it. That's, I said that before a couple episodes ago when I was on. It was right after the Keto Palooza. I wasn't sure how I was going to be accepted because I'm not strict keto. I'm not your typical person that has a struggle with weight, and
or had to lose a ton of weight.
Right, and so I wasn't sure. I thought maybe I might kind of get chastised a little bit or kind of shunned from the group. But not only did they accept me, but I mean, I'm a star now. And if you watch other channels, and I don't know the names of them because I don't, I'm not as into it as Dawn is. But if you watch them, they talk about me all the time. They can't stop. They can't get enough. They want more Mike. They want more Mike.
People have been commenting more Mike. You guys are cracking me up, but Heath and Shelly were talking about him on the live, and he was listening. I was in the live, and he could hear it, and he just got a big grin on his face, and he was just like, "That's hilarious."
No, it's just nice to know that people appreciate you, and I joke around because that's what makes this fun. It's nice that people recognize you and accept you, even though again I'm not on that same course as most of them. So anyway, Jackie, if you're watching, just do it.
No, this will be out on Tuesday. She better have done it already.
All right, you better have done it already. That's what I meant to say.
All right, guys, that's it for this week. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification button. That way, every time I upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it. We'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.